Hello, my name is Ant and you are watching Survive the Night, and in this episode it's a special one. We have been invited to this stunning area. It is huge, it really is. And I'm out with Ian today. He's a good friend of mine. We actually met through work. He does pest control for us. We got talking a good while back and he's into all his fishing and basically outdoor life. And he has managed to secure this land. And he rents it with a team of other outdoor loving people, and yeah, we've been invited down today just to have a look at it and do a little bit of butchery. So this is Ian. Hi Ian. You alright, pal? And these are the ducks that he's just taken down. Was it yesterday or something?
Yeah, we were shooting yesterday.
Yeah.
So a full day out shooting between 6-8 of us.
Yeah.
And we get about 15 pheasants and ducks. So I only really take the breasts off them, and then rest at carcass goes to feeding birds of prey.
Oh right. Right. So where
yeah.
do you send them to?
Just
then?
a friend of mine is asked for some. You know, the majority of the meat's on the breasts, and that's what we eat.
Right.
It's really quick and easy to take them off. And then yeah, like I say, we send the rest of it off to a friend of mine who keeps birds of prey.
Oh wow. How good's that then? So every bit of it is actually used.
If I didn't have somebody wanting those carcasses, then I'd probably skin the whole thing or pluck some and probably eat more of it.
Right.
But so I don't mess about with them. Just take breast off, take the skin off, fold it back. These are from my own consumption, so I'm not too worried about it being dirty.
Yeah.
If they were going to a restaurant or a pub or something like that, obviously we'd have to really look at things a little bit more closely, make it more traceable.
But this is,
if it's
this
just
is
for
how
me,
you're doing it, exactly.
in 25 years I've never made myself ill. I probably have at a kebab shop or a takeaway or a restaurant.
Well, yeah,
So,
exactly.
really sharp knife. And you just follow it breastbone down. And you just follow in the bone.
And that is good game meat, look at that. My word.
Again, I'm probably leaving too much on for some people, but
So just want to let you know, guys, these ducks are what Ian and the team have bought in. These are their ducks.
we release about 200, 250, but there's huge amounts of ducks in the area. We've got a big river running past. There's sometimes 200-300 wild ducks down there, which we feed. We probably shoot about 20% of what we release.
Yeah.
So the rest just
Mate and
carry on going free. We
yeah.
usually put rings on them sometimes, and we'll pick them up that are 3-4 years old.
Right.
So,
wow.
they've had 3-4 years
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Lots of fat on them because loads of oak trees here, so they're feeding under oak trees.
And the thing is as well is that, like you say, the free roaming.
Yeah.
You know, they're not battery fed and looked after that way. They're literally, it is quality free roaming meat, healthy.
A lot of people think us and vegetarians, there's a world of difference between us. Actually, when you can talk to somebody with some patience, we probably have more in common. I won't eat cheap meat. I don't eat from takeaways. I don't eat any of that. I eat so little meat, and what we do, we try and get ourselves and prepare ourselves or know where it's come from.
Yeah.
So that's all I bother taking off.
Right.
There is leg meat here as well.
Yeah.
So you can just pop them out if you want, and you can skim more of the carcass.
Oh, okay.
I won't do with these because somebody's got some injured birds of prey and they want some good carcasses to feed them on.
Oh, that's fair dues, isn't it? Huh?
If any are a bit damaged, then they'll go for eat birds of prey. I know we shot one yesterday and it hit a fence that way down.
Oh right.
So they can go for birds of prey.
Yeah.
But most of what we shoot, well, everything what we shoot's eaten. We don't waste anything.
Just as Ian was saying then, the meat is always eaten. He doesn't shoot just to or kill an animal just for fun. It is literally for that purpose, for consumption. So I just want to make that point to you guys that you know, I mean, you can fill us in better, can't you, mate? Yeah.
It is a bit of a pet subject to mine. do we shoot for fun? We shoot because we like being in pursuit of things.
Yeah.
It's the original meaning of sport.
Yeah.
It's to exercise being in pursuit of something, whether it's a trout in the river, whether it's a duck, whether it's a deer. We want to do it. That's who we are. Some people might not like it, but we're out doing it, and we think overall we're doing more good than bad.
So we were just having a conversation before we pressed record about the amount of time and effort and money that actually goes into running a plot of land this size, you know. I don't like calling it a plot. It's not a plot, is it?
An estate.
It's an estate.
Yeah.
There we go. An estate this size. So what does it take? I mean, there's 4 of them who are doing it, and they take a heck of a lot of time and effort to actually come here. Was it two times a day sometimes?
Once we release pheasants, we'll be here twice a day for a month at least, and then once a day for a month, and then once we get into October, we can come 2-3 times a week.
Yeah.
Our ducks alone, and we've not many ducks, and they're eating wild food. They're eating acorns. They're usually stuffed full of acorns and beech mast. We give them about 5-6 tons a week already.
Wow.
We don't release a huge amount, so a lot of that has been eaten by wild birds. You'll see once we've fed there, you'll see all the wild birds coming down eating it.
Yeah. Well, you've just seen us down there. It's just been feeding the ducks on the opening sequence there. So like I said, all this is money spent by these guys. So it's not only what they've brought in, he's feeding wildlife as well, you know. So yeah, good on you, man. Yeah.
Everything we do here, you see a reaction to. So we control grey squirrels, and you suddenly notice certain types of birds go up. Overnight, if we put bird boxes in here, we can come back a month later and every single one's chewed into.
Right.
The squirrels rip the boxes to pieces. We control the squirrels, and you see a difference straight. Whatever you do, you're seeing a difference.
What are they looking for? Looking
they'll
for the
take
eggs?
They'll take fledglings. Yeah.
Right.
They'll take everything.
Yeah. So I mean,
it's the young trees.
those are you guys who, you know, you're into squirrels and things like that, and for me personally, I'm looking forward to actually trying a little bit of squirrel, if I'm honest.
We'll see if we can get on to that.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. So that's the plan. But there is a reason why there is a culling process, isn't there? You know, I mean, there's a guy who.
I'll get on with doing these because we've quite.
Yeah, you're all right. No worries. I'll carry on. But there is a guy. I think he's a chef who is trying to promote squirrels for restaurant eating. And he's gone to the government and things like that. There's that many grey squirrels about that, like Ian says, you know, they're coming in and they're devastating areas, and they're devastating our red squirrel population as well. So you've got to think of that. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our neighbour here down the road, only a couple of acres, and on them couple of acres, he's had over 300 one year.
Yeah.
Grey squirrels,
right.
Just on that few acres.
Yeah. So there's a heck of a lot of grey here.
All game meat is eaten. You know, opponents are shooting do say it's buried on some shoots. It isn't. Sometimes they'll get footage of a hole full of pheasants or ducks, and what it is, it's the carcasses once they've been skinned out. The value of them has dropped recently, but we can still get £1 each for them from a big dealer.
Right.
Which doesn't sound much, but if a big shoot's shooting 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 a year, they're not going to bury them when you've £3,000-4,000 worth.
No.
And a chicken farmer rearing battery chickens will probably get £1 each from supermarket, and they're 6-week-old.
Wow.
They're killed for a supermarket. They're 6-week-old.
Are they?
Yeah, 6-weeker living in a big shed, and they get about £1 each from.
My word.
So what we're doing, you know, when you compare it to that.
Yeah. Well, this is all stuff that you don't know. You don't. Us as the average Joe, the consumer, don't know what actually goes into all this. You know, it's very interesting. So basically, straight down the
Just gentle fall at bone down. That's it. And then put your thumb inside it and just ease it away, and you can then follow that bone. That breastbone's under there, so you're just following it like that. Just use the tip of your knife
to get it done.
Yeah.
Nice quality meat, that.
Sorry, I've taken over. I'll do
No,
it.
it's all right.
I'll do the next one.
Yeah,
I'm not a very good teacher.
He don't mess about, does he?
I used to be a knacker man, so I'd.
What's a knacker man?
We used to go around the farms and pick up injured animals, sick,
Alright.
injured animals, put anything that was injured or wounded out of its misery, and then it's used for pet food.
Alright, okay.
At the time I worked in the hunt kennels, so we'd all went to the hounds.
Right.
And I'd skin 10, 15 cows a week and a couple of horses and whatever else really.
So Ian, he's done a lot. Like I say, he lives and breathes outdoors. And you were a gamekeeper at one point.
Yeah, a gamekeeper when I first left school.
Yeah. Is that how you learnt the trade type of thing, or?
I guess so, but when you start coming out doing this, I'm sure you'll come out beating for us in season.
Yeah.
You're mixing with people who are doing it every single day, and yeah,
You
not
learn
that much
it.
to learn.
Yeah. So follow it down like that.
Yeah. Don't rush, just use the tip of your blade. And... I'm not skinning a squirrel for you though, you'll have to work that out yourself.
Well, yeah, this is the thing. It's let's see how we do this bit now. Is that bit? Have I gone too far or not far enough?
No, it's fine. Just
Yeah.
use your fingers to work it back, and then just cut along there.
No word. We'll get in there. Ooh. Not as good as yours, mate.
I'll put that one to one side, and you can eat that one.
Yeah.
Just pull it down.
Pull it now.
Yeah. So,
That's not too bad, I suppose. I mean, there's that there, isn't there?
yeah, it's. I think whichever bird of prey gets that for its supper tonight will be quite happy that you've done it.
Look at that. Do you want that?
You can have it if you want.
Well, the plan is, hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going to try and get a couple of ducks nearer Christmas time for our Christmas camp, which is going to be in December this time. It's pretty much right up to Christmas when we're going to be doing it, so that's when the guys are free. So Ian has kindly said that fingers crossed, if there are any ducks that we can have, we'll take a couple of those. And,
We'll try and get you some pheasants and a goose or whatever else we can get. Might be able to even get you a leg of venison.
Oh my word! What?
Well, no, I shouldn't have said that.
Well,
really. You
no.
can't promise stuff.
No,
like
you
that.
can't. No. I wouldn't.
We don't shoot deer here.
No.
But
He's actually going on a stalk, aren't you?
We're off up to Scotland next week deer stalking.
Yeah.
So we'll see what we can get you there.
Yeah, it could quite possibly come from there. So don't worry, it's not on land around here or anything like that. It is up in Scotland. So yeah, that's the plan. But yeah, you heard that here first, just in case. What's it called? He says, no, you're not having it.
I have got one leg in freezer, actually, so we can keep that as a standby. Right, we've got a bag there. We will swirl these off and wash them. We'll leave that there for now and we'll sort them out later. Do you want a couple of them to try?
If you don't mind.
Right.
We've just got an air fryer at home, so we'll see if we can do a recipe when we get back. Right, so the ducks are done. Yeah, that was fun. That was the first time that I've actually breasted. Breasted?
Yep.
What, is that what you call it? Yeah, breasted a duck. So we're off now to have a look at some squirrels and have a go with this gun. Look at the state of this. This is what is it?
It's a 410.
410.
Shotgun. This is my young lad's gun.
So it's a shotgun, is it?
Yeah, a little shotgun. It's my little vermin control gun.
Right.
Yeah. So we tend not to shoot 12 boys unless it's on a big day because of the disturbance. So this is quite quiet.
Yeah.
The woods here are really difficult to walk through. They're all clay and they're damp and they're wet. So we won't go too far, but we'll just show you a little bit of that.
We'll have a look, yeah. It's up this tree here, mate. Where you walking to?
It's gone inside it.
Oh, has it gone inside?
You can see where it's going up there, regular.
Ah, right.
All the trees here have got holes in them, and the squirrels get inside them. Something to tap on it. You can see the gap goes right up inside.
Totally gone.
If we hadn't been talking then, you could have had a squirrel for your camp tonight.
I tell you what, I'm not joking you though. I thought that were a deer, how loud it were. So what are these here, Ian?
These are old pheasant feeders. We're not really using them this year. It used to be a very, very big sheet with thousands and thousands of pheasants. So there's these feeders everywhere. We will be taking these in and clearing up a bit. We only have an odd feeder here and there because we don't have that many pheasants.
So Ian's just setting up a target for Charlie to have a go at. And I'm not going to lie, I'm having a go. But yes, first time for Charlie shooting a rifle. So let's have a see how he does.
Right, so I'll close it so it is loaded, now it's safe to catch his on. So don't put your finger on trigger just yet, you just get hold of it. Right, with your thumb, push that forward. It clicks. Right, when you're ready, go on, you shoot right in the middle of that. Oh. Get your chin, just push it out just a minute, get your finger off trigger. Right, put it in your shoulder and your cheek down on that, right down into it. So you look, can you see along the top there? Yeah.
Now remember, it's going to crack, Charlie.
Safe to catch off.
It's going to crack and it might push your shoulder back.
Not much.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I think you got it. Did he hit it?
Oh, well, that's it.
My word, what do you reckon of that?
Here you go, you can keep that. You can have a sniff of it. It's better.
What on earth? That's a proper shotgun.
Yeah.
I must admit. Oh, it's like a massive cap. I must admit, I weren't expecting that loud. That was ace. So good. What? That was class.
So keep your finger off the trigger till you're ready.
Yeah.
Put it on, yeah, that side. And when you're ready,
Push it
that
up.
forward. Get your cheek right down, not stuck. That's it.
Ready, Charlie? Jesus! Wow! What a kickback! Is that back on now? Seriously?
Yeah.
Hellfire!
Now, if there's a man alive who doesn't like that smell, there's something wrong with
Ain't
it.
it? It's like a,
There you go.
yeah.
Super.
Oh, it's like a firework,
Yeah.
isn't it? It's
Yeah.
cap.
Hard out. Yeah.
I'm keeping it.
You can keep that.
My
You can
first
keep
shot.
that.
Let's have a look at this. Go down and have a look at our shot. Ah. So that's what a shotgun does. Look at the spread. Oh, that'll do some damage to you, that, won't it? Huh?
Yeah, yeah. Any gun's a serious thing.
You've got to be really, really on
Yeah,
it.
we don't
Look at that.
play games with any guns really.
No, no.
As a kid, I weren't even allowed to point toy guns at people because my dad were that serious on gun safety.
Right.
From being a kid, you never pointed a gun at anybody.
No.
So when we're playing cowboys and Indians, I get in trouble for it because we weren't allowed to point guns at each other, even toy ones.
Fair dues.
So you know that's how we start from a young age, really. But it's open to anyone. You know, if you're interested in shooting, go along to a clear ground. Worsley's a very good one. Worsley Clear Ground. Phone them up, book a lesson. Anybody can go down there and have a proper lesson with a proper instructor. You know, nothing's taken lightly.
So that is the end of us being in this woodland. So Ian was just saying, how far back does it go now?
Another probably quarter of a mile down to the river at the bottom. Then we have another woodland, probably as wide as this, if not wider, that runs down the valley for another half a mile.
Wow.
And then various other little bits and little clumps and valleys and gullies and gutters, and
Fantastic.
it's quite extensive.
Oh, so we're back up at the top. We're going to head back down there now and go and have a little bit more a look at the lay of the land, really. So we're probably, I would say, about a mile in now. We've just come on the quad down, and it's just showing us the rest of the woodland. But it is huge. Ian was just saying about the size of the woodland and what it could hold. What you're looking at? You're looking
In the past,
potentially.
In the past, I think they had 3 pheasant pens, 1,500 pheasants in each, so 4,500, 5,000 pheasants.
Imagine that.
We don't want to put that many down. You know, we literally have it for the conservation work we do here. Harvest a few ducks like we've seen, and get our young lads away from computers and being indoors.
And that's what it's all about. It's looking after.
It's designed as a shooting estate.
Yeah.
So every time you see it, as a gamekeeper, you think it's sacrilege not to. So who knows what the future holds.
But yeah, this is their first year owning this rental, and it's amazing, mate. It really is.
Yeah.
But like he says, you know, it's conservation work that they're doing, and you know what better to bring your children up in the outdoors like this.
But these woods haven't really been managed for a long time, so there's a lot of work we done coppicing, you know, taking out the dead wood, letting sunlight reach the wood floors, and it lets all those woodland flowers and new saplings come up and have a range of different habitats rather than just woodland. People always think nature should be left to do what it wants. Well, yeah, but all this is man-made. You know, everything here is man-made.
Right.
And it needs managing to get, you know, optimum out of it.
Yeah.
So you can take the dead trees down and let those woodland flowers come through. You know, you have a range of all different habitats.
Well, this is it, and hopefully.
All funded by shooting.
Well, yeah, this is it. Well, hopefully we'll be able to see each season, and we'll hopefully be invited up here again.
Bit of a flying visit, but I'm sure we won't be able to get rid of you, so don't.
No, that isn't a problem, mate. But yeah, well, fantastic. Thank you, Ian.
Not a
Cheers,
problem.
mate. Thanks so much. So what's your future
I don't
plans for
know.
this place? What
Me
do you think?
personally, I'm not that interested in shooting.
Right.
I enjoy the beating. I enjoy the conservation work. I enjoy everything else. I enjoy hounds and terriers and lurchers and the world of it, rather than the actual shooting.
See,
So-
that shocks me, that, because
Yeah.
I thought you'd be more into.
I'm not actually a
Well,
gun
it's
person at all. They're a tool to me.
Yeah.
I like the whole thing. This here being here today is a perfect morning for me, and we've not shot anything, have we?
No.
It's,
Well, this is it. It's being out Sunday morning,
Yeah.
bright and early, gorgeous weather in a gorgeous place. What more could you ask for, you know?
I'd rather you shoot a pheasant and our dogs spend ages searching for it and do a really good job and retrieve it, and that's what I enjoy.
Yeah.
You know, that homework, dog work, terrier work, the
Well,
whole
that's
bigger
it.
picture.
Yeah, it
We're
is.
going out ratting this afternoon. We've got some rats to deal with on a farm, so we're going to take
Alright.
the terriers down there. It's better than just putting poison down, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know.
Oh man.
So we're going to try and control a few rats, chemical free, naturally, and I like that bigger picture of it. So
So
who knows?
this is what I mean. He lives and breathes it. You know, he is the full all round outdoorsman. Well, that is it. Fantastic morning, and I hope you've enjoyed it and just learnt a little bit about basically gamekeeping. Really, that's what it is, Ian, isn't it?
It
Really,
is.
it's it, and you know, and what it entails to own or rent a massive area like this. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly have. I'm sure Charlie has. You having the go of that gun. What about that, eh? Yeah, fantastic. Ian, thank you so much, pal.
no problem. We'll
Brilliant.
see you again.
Yeah, fantastic. Catch you all in a bit. Look after yourselves.